do a video response to Gypsy Chick on the Empress. Actually, I'll probably do the Emperor too. But we'll do that in another video. So we'll start with the Empress. Get my handy dandy cheat sheet here. Okay. And again, Gypsy Chick has done a great job. She has us reading, well, she posted the Art of Tarot series, which then inspired me to buy the 78 Degrees of Wisdom by Rachel Pollack and to start studying the tarot seriously. She has a great channel. She's hilarious. She's fun to watch. Okay, let's get started here. And the decks that she goes into detail on, I'm not going to go into detail on. But all of these are based on the Rider-Waite. So what we were looking for was a female with a crown. The crown has 12 stars, which is for the zodiac. We have the bundle of wheat. She has all this wheat on the bottom here. She has her shield with, oops, see which way we go here, with the symbol of Venus. She has on her red throne, or she's sitting on a red throne. You can see the forest in the background, which is meaning growth. And then there's a river. You see the river? She's sitting, she's wearing 9 pearls, and she could be pregnant, we can't really tell, just with that long flowing robe. And she's holding a scepter. So those are what we're going to look for on the next sets of cards, okay? Again, the Illuminati deck is one that she discusses, Gypsy Chick discusses, but this one is just gorgeous. Love it. Definitely the highest scoring one I have. Okay, then we will go to the Angel deck, the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue. Trying to get this so it doesn't glare so much. Okay, we do have a female who's wearing a crown. We do see forest, so there's a lot of growth, and we can see a river back there. And she's holding a baby, so I gave that credit as like being pregnant. She also is holding a scepter. Okay, then we have the Wizard deck, which I don't remember if I had this one on the last video or not, but another deck. I am definitely becoming a deck junkie. Okay, so we definitely have a female, and she has a crown with 12 stars. She has a bundle of wheat down here. She's got all kinds of, oops, flowers. And we do have a symbol of Venus. Oh, where did I see the symbol of Venus? Oh, it's on her cup. She's got, yeah, you can see it if you look closely. Okay, she's got her red throne. You can definitely see growth around her. You can see trees on the outside of the windows there. You can see a river. Well, it's a waterfall, but I counted it. You can see the waterfall through the glass there. She is sitting, and she could be pregnant. I mean, she's definitely got a voluptuous little belly there. And the Wizard's tarot has different symbols in it and all kinds of extra meanings, but we won't get into detail on that. But it's a very pretty card. Okay, then we have the Unicorn Empress. She doesn't have a whole lot going for her. She's a female with a crown, and I gave her credit for having a red dress. She is sitting, And she does have pearls, so I gave her half a point. And then the unicorn is the scepter that she's holding. Not the prettiest card. Then we have the Enchanted Tarot. And this one, we definitely have a female. She does have a crown. She has some red in her dress. Why is this so... Maybe I'm too close. It just looks blurry. Okay. We do have a river, and she's sitting, but that's about it for this one. This is the deck I struggle with. Okay, and then we have the Grail. This one's kind of cool. This one's named Sheba instead of the Empress. The Queen of Sheba. It's a pretty card. So we have a female, and I gave her credit for a red throne. I know I'm kind of pushing it there. And we do have a river in the background. You can see the little boat on it, and she's sitting. This wasn't the lowest scored card, but it's pretty close. Then we have the Mystic Dreamer. And this, you can see stuff in the background. The more I look at these cards, it's kind of cool to look through the computer at them, because it, I don't know, sometimes it's kind of creepy. It kind of looks like there's a face over here or something. I don't know. Okay. So, the Mystic Dreamer, where are we? Okay, we have a female. She's wearing a crown. And she's holding a bundle of wheat in her hand. She's got the red throne. You can see the forest in the background. There's definitely a river, and she's sitting. I gave her half a point for her necklace. She didn't have 9. And the way the dress is cut, it gives the illusion that maybe there is a belly. I'm not sure. So, and then she's definitely holding a scepter. But yeah, even looking through this card onto the computer, there's just stuff kind of embedded in it. Okay, the face is kind of creeping me out though, that I'm thinking I'm seeing. Alright, on to the next. Legend, the Arthurian, which I butcher each time. This one's called Guinevere. Obviously a female. She has a crown. She does have the symbol of Venus above her head. She's, it's kind of red for a throne. I gave her credit for it. And I gave her credit for a forest too. Why? Oh, there's stuff on the ground. You can see the little foresty type items on the ground. And she's sitting, and she has a scepter. Kind of a fun card. Okay, then we have the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. One of my favorites. Okay, we have a female. She's wearing her crown. I gave her half a... Whoops, what did I do? I gave her half a point because she has 12 wheat strands coming off her crown. And then gave her credit for the bundle of wheat. Then, let's see. She has red on her throne. Again, it's kind of pushing it, but looks red-ish. And then we have all this abundance and growth with the forest in the background. Way down here in the background, you can kind of see it on either side. She is sitting and she's holding a baby, so I gave her credit for that too. Then we have the Barnes & Noble Shirley Barker, and she's female. She has her crown, definitely has a bundle of wheat around her, and she has her symbol of Venus on her dress. No, where is her symbol of Venus? Yeah, it's on her dress. I don't know if you guys can see that.
There's just their little bitty, the little black. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So she has a symbol of Venus. She's definitely wearing a red dress. You can definitely see forest and growth around her. I gave her half a point also because she's wearing pearls. And she definitely looks like she's pregnant. So that was a pretty high scoring card. Then of course the lowest is the Gilded, which I'm not going to go into detail because Gypsy Chique does a great job with that one. Then we have the Shadowscapes, which she also has, so I won't go into that either. Cool card. And then we have the Mythic. Mythic. There we go. Okay, and where's my little cheat sheet? Here we go. Okay, we have a female with a crown. It's kind of a cool crown too. It looks like a castle. Definitely have wheat. Wearing a reddish dress, and there's red flowers out there. Definitely have forest and growth. We have a river. I gave her half a point for her necklace also. And she looks pregnant. Oops, sorry. My phone's going off. Let me just put it on quiet quick. Okay. And the last card I have is from the Archangel Tarot. We have a female, and she has a shield over in the woods here. Definitely have forest and river, and she's holding a scepter. It's a very pretty card. One of the ones that looks nice in this deck. Some of these are just kind of odd, but this one's pretty. Okay, and then again, I did my sheet of information all about it. This was my cheat sheet for having to score everybody. Let's see, some of the things that I learned about the Empress. A lot of quiet, sorry. I should have looked this one over because I studied the Emperor today. This one's been sitting around and I want to get all these cards put back in my decks. Let's see, the 12 stars were for the sign of the zodiac, and they were 6-pointed stars, which I thought was interesting because you have the upwards one symbolizes fire, and the downward triangle, I'm talking about the triangles that make the pointed star, or the 6-pointed star, and the downwards is for water. Let's see, the scepters in the sign of Venus is the unification of sense and the senses. The gray heart that we saw on the Rider-Waite is a great heart, unprejudiced, and if the heart is of stone, individuality degenerates into egotism, no time for others, so we have to watch that. And then the 9 pearls are for the 9 planets. Okay, oh, and the other thing I thought that was interesting was Norse was Freya's Day in honor of the sea goddess of love and beauty. Norse ate fish on Friday to arouse Freya's passion and love. The Catholic faith took over. I grew up Catholic, decreeing eating fish only on Friday. I thought that was kind of cool. That was interesting. So I think that's it for the Empress. But it was fun. It was a fun study. See if we can find this.